The awakening process of a chosen one is not a casual spiritual experience. It is a divine recalibration of the soul, mind, body, and purpose, preordained long before birth. Unlike typical spiritual curiosity, the chosen one's awakening is written into the soul's blueprint. It cannot be ignored or erased. The journey begins with a calling, a subtle yet unrelenting vibration that something greater awaits. This calling may be activated through a dream, synchronicity, ancestral whisper, loss, betrayal, or divine intervention. During this phase, the chosen one begins to question the world around them. They become disenchanted with societal systems, worldly achievements, and surface-level connections. Time slows, the soul stirs, symbols appear, the veil begins to lift. The chosen one may not understand what is happening, only that the life they've known no longer fits the truth emerging from within. What follows is often the most difficult but sacred part of the journey. The dark night of the soul. Here, the chosen one undergoes spiritual surgery. All that is not aligned, relationships, jobs, egoic habits, toxic attachments, begins to crumble. Sometimes they are pulled away gently, and sometimes they are ripped out violently. Emotional chaos, confusion, and despair may arise as the chosen one is stripped of their former identity. Depression and isolation are common here, but this phase is not punishment. It is divine purification. As the spiritual body begins to realign, karmic attacks may increase. These may come from family, lovers, friends, or societal systems. The chosen one may be accused, gaslit, disrespected, or abandoned. But these trials refine the soul and separate the divine from the false. It is here that the chosen one learns to trust their inner voice above all else, to rely on divine guidance over human approval. When the storm passes, the activation and alignment phase begins. Spiritual gifts awaken, intuition heightens, downloads of divine information pour in. The chosen one starts seeing the world multidimensionally, understanding vibrations, energies, and patterns beyond the visible. Their purpose begins to reveal itself in sacred fragments. Through visions, words, divine timing, and soul contracts resurfacing, they reconnect with their spiritual identity and sacred responsibilities. They become aware of their connection to ancient lineages, star systems, divine laws, and heavenly realms. The universe begins to guide them through symbols, signs, numbers, and divine encounters. The chosen one may be drawn to specific locations, people, or projects. They begin aligning with Source not just through belief, but through embodiment. At this stage, the chosen one starts attracting others from their soul family or collective. Mission work begins to take form. Truth becomes their compass. Integrity becomes their oath. In the final stage, embodiment and divine leadership, the chosen one fully integrates their higher self with their earthly existence. There is no longer a separation between spirit and human. They become one vessel of divine light. This is the phase where wisdom flows effortlessly. Divine love anchors itself in their being. The chosen one moves with sacred authority, compassion, and discernment. Their very presence becomes a light force, activating others, shifting energies in rooms, and drawing the attention of both light and shadow. They no longer fear rejection or misunderstanding. They become guardians of divine order, spiritual laws, and cosmic balance. They speak not for validation, but for liberation. They teach, heal, build, and restore the planet, not out of ego, but divine appointment. Their journey continues in service to the global collective, to the chosen, and to the sacred evolution of the new earth. They are not perfect, but they are aligned. And in that alignment, their mission unfolds with unstoppable grace. TNT Initiative, our race's universal hope.